filter through all this creativity that's coming through you. I actually feel your creativity comes from outside of you. That's just a theory of mine. What is up, YouTube? Do you feel you are in a creative rut? If so, you probably clicked on this video because you're wanting to understand why your mind is going over the same creative solutions that aren't actually creative solutions. Or you're overthinking and you have no more ideas and you are fully in a rut going through different YouTube videos like this one, hoping for some sort of answer. I'm gonna give you 5 powerful tips that's helped me understand and reignite that creative spark within me. Trust me, this has been the most powerful thing I've ever used. If you watch to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus tip on how you can implement this into your life and naturally become more creative day to day, regardless of what your routine looks like. If you don't know me already, I'm Annie. I want to take you on a journey of how you can create more in your life, regardless of who you are, where you are in the world, and what you want to create. I want to be very clear on this. Creativity isn't just for artists, writers, sculptors, creators, content creators. They are for everyone. According to a study by Adobe, 82% of companies believe there is a strong connection between creativity and business results. Plus, in my own experience as a creator, the best ideas that have come through to me is when I am in that no pressure mode, not really looking for the answer, and for some reason it comes to me in different environments, in the shower, on a walk. You get the gist. Tip number 1, identify, are you a night owl or are you an early morning riser? And I'll tell you why, because consistently, time and time again, I have seen people, you're either early risers or you're night owls. And when your creativity comes in most is different for everyone. I've met a lot of creators and artists where your creativity is the most heightened at night. And it's not just saying it's like 6 p.m. at dinner, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. Also, the most talented artists I have seen, witnessed, heard are the ones that also are early morning risers. They are up crack of dawn, 5 a.m. and that's when they get the most creativity and the creative sparks come through them so easily. And I don't know actually if this is something to do with when other people aren't up and there's a very clear, peaceful, calm environment because everyone's asleep. I don't know, but there's a pattern I see every time, and it's people are most creative when they are either night owls really late at night or really early in the morning. So identify this with you. Are you a night owl? Are you an early morning riser? And play with it. See which one works for you the most. If you're tired and you're like, no, I'm definitely not a night owl, maybe this isn't for you. But if you find that actually, I notice my creativity is the most strong at this time of my day, just trial it, just see, just notice, just get curious around this. Number 2, a technology detox, meaning no laptop, no phone, no camera, nothing, and being in that present moment where you aren't pushing, you haven't got anything to do. And I know it's very, very hard to go, yeah, I have nothing to do, but to understand right here, right now, your only job is to be present and be aware of your surroundings, gives you the opportunity and the space and the environment to be in your creative zone, to be able to almost filter through all this creativity that's coming through you. I actually feel your creativity comes from outside of you. That's just a theory of mine. Step number 3 is to sleep. I know, never thought I'd say it either, but sleep is so, so important, not just for your well-being, your cognition, your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your performance, everything. Studies have shown it time and time again how important sleep is, and it's just as important for your creativity. Do not underestimate the value of sleep, especially if you are already a creator or an artist where you are problem solving really late at night, really early in the morning. Make sure you get at least your 7 to 8 hours sleep. Have a nap in the day if you need to. Number 4 is change your environment, meaning Go on a walk. Go to a coffee shop that you don't usually go to. Go see friends in an environment that you wouldn't usually go to. Take your dog on a walk somewhere you wouldn't go to usually. When we change our environment, it allows us to have new perspectives, new ideas, and that's gonna help you in your business as a creator. It's gonna help you get these new ideas. Last but not least, my favorite tip of all time, don't take life too seriously. Yes. When we take life very seriously, there is no time for play. There is no time for fun, and there is no time to just do things with no intention. And yes, creativity and problem solving does require intention, but on the flip side of that, we also need to have moments of, I have no intention with this, but I'm just gonna see where it leads me. And I promise you, those are the best creations I've ever made. When I have no intention or no pressure or no inner critic. Every artist has an inner critic, FYI. But when we are in the present and that is no longer a thing, that's when our best ideas come through. So don't take anything or any project or any person too seriously. If you've watched to this point, you are gonna get this key tip that I have been longing to tell you, which is how you can implement these in your day. Sleep, very straightforward. How to practice to not take life too seriously is having mindfulness practice in the morning. We are intentionally going out, doing different walks. We can implement that into our mindfulness routine in the morning, 2 birds, 1 stone, which is you're having a change of environment whilst implementing a mindfulness practice routine that's going to help you not take life too seriously, be in the present moment. And when we can do this in a mindfulness practice way, we are doing it with presence. And when we're present, we are going to be away from our technology. So can you see how this is all coming into one thing? You can create this into a practice, a mindfulness practice that's going to be either in the morning or just before you intentionally go to schedule your creation or your creative project time. If you found these tips useful, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell for keeping up to date with my latest videos.